Every time life gets loud, my body whispers, slow down. Lately, life has been changing crazy. A lot of responsibilities, a huge emotional load, juggling tasks and roles. And I feel any woman I know feels this or knows this as well, that part of caring about others. I always remember that one part of Barbie's iconic speech where she just said, be a career woman, but also make sure to be there for everyone. Basically, make sure to not let anyone down. And that's where I felt the feminine urge to withdraw. So what is the feminine urge to withdraw? What do I mean by saying this? The feminine urge to withdraw is exactly what I described in the first sentences. I suddenly feel the urge to go a little quieter, to go a little more into my room and just close the door after myself, to be alone in that room, to just take out some time for myself and to not get more stimulation. And I even would say that having that feminine urge to withdraw is actually embodied wisdom, because what happens here is your body is actually telling you where your boundaries kind of are, where you need to get some time for yourself, where you need to put a boundary like, okay, I gotta withdraw. Now I gotta take some time for myself. Now I gotta nurture myself before I can nurture you, before I can pull into your cup. I gotta have a full cup as well. And I think it's especially embodied wisdom because, especially being a female, you're going through phases. Hormonally, your hormones are going through phases. Your hormones are changing, and so are your needs. You probably noticed that before your period or even during your period, you might be more prone to withdraw yourself, to have time to yourself, to not have as much patience with other people, and you really just enjoy the time for yourself or being by yourself. In this kind of situations where you just feel the need to really have more time to yourself, it's very easy to think, oh, why can't I keep up? Oh, am I a bad person for not wanting to see my friends? When in reality, it's just your hormones, and it's completely not only normal, but it's healthy to experience this kind of changes. Every season needs something different. By the way, let me know in the comments if you want to see more about the cycle and the different cycle phases, and I'll make sure to make that happen for you. And even though it gets so easy to feel this kind of feelings, I really want to encourage you to not feel shameful about it, and also to not self-gaslight yourself. Because no, you don't actually want to see your friends, but you're just a little tired. You just don't want to see nobody, and that's okay. That's completely okay. What I would much rather encourage you to do is to actually take that pause and also allow yourself that pause. To quiet down, to slow down, to go inside yourself, to ask yourself what's on your mind lately, what are you feeling, to journal, just take the time for pen and paper. Honor that slowness by lowering your stimulation, by taking the time for some slow morning as well. I usually love slow mornings, not only in the time where I feel the feminine urge to withdraw. I do love slow mornings each and every day of my life, and I feel you're really rich if you're having a slow morning already. But either way, honoring slowness by whatever it takes for you to feel slow in your life is a good starting point to the urge of withdrawing. Also, think of lowering your stimulation. The other day, I was just noticing that I couldn't take in more noise, not more information, not another video, and also not even texts from my friends. So what I was doing, I was basically putting up some gentle boundaries by saying, okay, I will just reply later. It's okay. I don't need to be on 24/7, because I feel like, especially nowadays, it's expected, or it's more normalized, let's say, that you're always there, that you're always on your phone, that you're responding quickly and everything. And just because we have a phone, it doesn't mean that we need to be on the phone all the time. And I also think that our phones are actually the exact opposite of honoring slowness, because I feel like you're everywhere really quickly, really connected. What's beautiful, that's also truly beautiful, but it's just not slow to me. It's actually giving me so much stimulation that I sometimes need to take a break, even though I have a phone, and even though I can be grateful for having a phone, you know what I mean? And the last thing are 3 techniques I want to share with you. And number 1 is the sandwich method. So the sandwich method is basically starting your day in slowness, then having that work, whatever's going on, and then closing it again in slowness. So basically, you're having that time to withdraw, the time for yourself in the morning and in the evening. And I feel having that opening at that end and basically like treating it as a sandwich is the best way to signal your body, hey, I'm hearing you and I'm not ignoring you. I'm actually giving you what you need. Just in phases, because I think we all know that sometimes there are these phases that are just loud, and life is not only loud because we make it loud, but life is sometimes loud because the circumstances are making it loud. But how to slow down even in loud circumstances? I think this is the key question we might ask ourselves. Number 2 is actually part of number 1, we could say, because number 2 is closing the day. So whatever loudness is going on, close it, shut it down. At the end of the day, shut it down, because it's like when boiling water. For example, you want to cook sweet potato and you're boiling water, and when the sweet potato is boiled, afterwards you just turn down the boiling water. You won't leave it boiling, right? And that's exactly what I want you to do with your day. Whenever you're done with things, close that day, close it. Don't let it run open, because again, this way you're signaling your body, hey, I'm hearing you, I know that you want me to slow down, and I'm honoring that. So I'm saying, okay, you know what, this was my day, that's the end, and now I'm in relaxing mood, reflecting mood, or whatever mood you want to be in. The third thing is, we've heard it so often, but still, I want to mention it's really scientifically proven. It's not only something that everyone on YouTube is talking about or everyone on Instagram is talking about, but it's really something that is scientifically proven, and it's gratefulness. So what I want you to do to slow down is to, first of all, thank God for that new day that He gave you. And second of all, thank yourself for how far you've come. I've just recently realized that when I don't do everything that I wanted to do because life is really loud and because there's a lot of responsibilities that I'm juggling, that I'm saying to myself, okay, well, you know what? It's okay. You will just do that the other day. And I was thinking that this was something really positive. But then I realized, no, I could actually thank myself for everything I've already done. Thank myself for how far I've already come. Even though there's also a way to go further, still, we've come to this place. So thank you for bringing me this far. Thank you for making it happen. If you're in a quiet season right now, just so you know, you're not alone. And nothing's wrong with you. Remember how wise your body is and how in tune you must be with yourself so that you can notice these changes and shifts inside of your body. I honestly just want you to thrive, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. This is why I'm recording these videos. This is why I'm sharing it all with you, because I truly, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, want you to thrive. And if you want to thrive as well, I warmly welcome you to stay on this side of YouTube, subscribe to my channel, don't miss out on any other video, and always feel free to chat with me. Let me know in the comments what you want to see more of, because I'm also here to serve you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.